Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Blue Devils will crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Defensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Gives it to the back. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. There would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got it. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's got some space. The 30, past the 20, crosses the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
We'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Where's the snap? Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
The tight end has got it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Dump off caught by the running back. He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on third and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Duke. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He jumped right over the defender. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out of the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. The running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Snags a quick throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Brought down after a short return. The pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Duke offense will take over 1st and 10.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass not complete.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Play action here on 1st down. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He just hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the offense will stay on the field. So far, they are 2 for 4 converting fourth down chances. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Chris, it's a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
And he's going to launch it deep again. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This offense cannot be stopped.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
And the Duke offense will take over 1st and 10.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And the Blue Devils bring their punt team onto the field. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And they bring it down to the 32 after a solid return.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 32.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That one moves the ball across the 40.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Past the 50. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Great job here by the linebacker, taking advantage of that pressure by his own defense. They got to that quarterback. In fact, he was hit as he was releasing the ball. Ball's in the air, and the linebacker recognizes he'll be able to make that play and takes it to the house for the touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Oh, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He'll try a pass here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick fielded by one of the up men. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Blue Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner decides to signal fair catch.